Beware 321 coming at you with another video here. Here's some live chess battles with the Waterfall Kingra. I just wanted to kind of see how it would fit in with the meta, with everything else. And before I start running sims and shield placements and all that, I like to get a feel for the actual monsters in battle. Now, while I was editing, I did see Jay Farn's video about double legacy Ishar Lapras. And unfortunately, I still need to level mine up. But once I get it leveled up, I'll stop having to use this double legacy Dugong as a placeholder. Anyway, on to the videos. Alright, so in this first one I'm going to be leading off with Kingra, then Flygon, and double legacy Dugong. I'm thinking about using a double legacy Lapras in this one as my ice type. I need to level one up, but I'm using double legacy Dugong as a placeholder for now. It's just a weaker version in my opinion. So here I'm going to lead off with the Kingra, and he's going to lead off with the Blaziken. So my waterfalls are just going to go straight through him here. I'm not even going to use a charge move. I'm not even going to get up to a charge move, actually. So here I'm waiting on this next Pokemon to see what it is. And it's going to be a Bastiodon. So I'm going to keep on doing the waterfall, trying to save up for the Hydro Pump. Here I try to bait a little bit of shield just to see what it does, and it ends up baiting the shield. But I really didn't have time to get to another move anyway, so I should have went for the Hydro Pump in the first place. Then here I'm going to go in with Flygon, knowing that he only has one shield left. I'm going to be able to bait him into one. And I always forget that Flygon's resistant to rock, so there I waste a shield. But I'm just going to keep on mud-shotting him all the way down. I'm not going to waste this shield now that I remember not to block that. And I'm going to hit him with the Dragon Claw here, because that should do enough damage if he doesn't block. And if he does block, I should have enough charge for a second one. So there, I'm going to finish him off there. And then he's going to come in with the Lucario, and I'm going to have just enough time to get up to that Earthquake and one-shot the Lucario. And that's the first match. Alright, so for this next matchup, I'm going to lead off with Kingra again, be using Altaria and Bastiodon for coverage. And going against my guy again. We're just having a few practice sessions, practice with a few of my buddies, a couple matches. Alright, so here we're going to be doing the Waterfall on Cilio. I really like this matchup too, just like a Lapras matchup. I just think they beat out Cilio just by a hair, depending on IVs of course. I have seen better Cilios get that last body slam off. But there he's going to hit me with the body slam. And he's going to have the second one coming because he double charged it. I'm going to go ahead and shield it there so I can use my outrage. I'm going to get my outrage off here. He's going to shield it there, but I also have some residual energy, so I'm going to charge up to another outrage here. This one he's going to not block. He's going to decide to save his shield. So there goes the Cilio. And then Altaria is going to destroy Kingra. That's when I learned really fast that Waterfall Kingra doesn't fare well against other dragons. You definitely have to have coverage. So there he's going to switch it, and I'm going to come in with Bastiodon. He's going to switch out Altaria for Lucario. So I'm going to come in with the Altaria. Go ahead and let that first power-up punch go through because it's going to be the weakest one. Go ahead and get the Sky Attack off here. And then I'm just going to go ahead, and I believe I blocked this because I thought it might be Shadow Ball. Oh no, I let that go through. So the Shadow Ball is going to go through, finish me off there. I'm going to come in with the Bastiodon here. Go with the flamethrower. I was spamming that button before that punch came off. Go ahead and take the Lucario down there. Then in comes the Altaria. So I'm going to go ahead and use Bastiodon to shield. And then I believe I take it down with the Rock Throw after this little bit of lag here. Stone Edge, I'm sorry. And then there goes the Altaria, so you definitely want to have the coverage because dragons will. Alright, so in this matchup I'm going to lead off with a Alolan Marowak, Dugong, and Kingra. Pretty much, this one I think I was trying to bait out a dragon. I wanted to see if there was any dragon that might be in the back, and if it was a Lucario or even a Bastiodon, and I'd be alright. So again, I really don't know who wins this matchup, but I'm just using my instincts. I'm going with the Rock Smash. And then I'm going to hit this Bone Club here, try to bring out a shield. And I'm going to shield up because I want to hit another Bone Club. I have another little strategy going if he doesn't have a dragon. So I'm going to hit the second Bone Club and hopefully bait out this shield. And there goes the shield there. So here goes the Alolan Marowak down, and here's where I think Kingra really shines. When it can do a lot of damage with its quick attack and have charged up moves saved. Especially if they have no shields, it can really wreck. So here he's going to take down the Bastiodon with the Waterfall. And then in comes the Wall Rain. So I'm already have charged the Outrage. Going to hit off a few more Waterfalls and hit him with the Outrage. And then I'm going to hit him with some more, trying to finish him off before he gets that charge off. I still don't know what's in the back, so I want Kingra just to have life. And then he's going to come out with the Lucario, so I'm just going to hit that Outrage. It's already charged up, waiting for him. And then 1 or 2 Waterfalls, and he should be down. And that's really where I think Kingra shines, as that utility tool right there. And here I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and use Bastiodon, Flygon, and then I'm going to use Kingra in the back, just to see what it can do from the back. Don't want to start with it right away, kind of use it in that utility mode. So here he's going to start with the Charizard. He's immediately going to switch out, not go down. It's going to be a little bit of a mirror between Bastiodon. I'm going to get up to that charge, then I'm going to switch into the Kingra. Go ahead and start getting these Waterfalls off. There he's going to do the first Stone Edge on me. Kingra's going to take it to the face, as they like to say. And I'm going to keep on Waterfalling, just trying to get up to a move. Doesn't look like I'm going to get up to it, so I saved that, use that shield finally. I guess the same thing would have happened either way. So I get the Hydro Pump. And he decides not to shield it, saving those shields, I'm guessing, for that earlier matchup with Charizard and Bastiodon. So now Charizard comes back out to finish him off, but even just those quick 2 hits, Waterfall did so much damage to him. So instead of Bastiodon, I decided to come out with the Flygon instead. I'm going to shield this Dragon Claw since it's super effective. And he's going to switch into the Altaria. Luckily, I came in with Flygon and not the Bastiodon. I'm going to get this Dragon Claw off real quick. He still decides to save that shield, so I'm going to go ahead and burn another Dragon Claw, just trying to bait one shield out. It gets out, so now he's about to feint the Flygon. I tried to switch out real quick, but didn't have time, but he did his job. Bastiodon's going to come out with that Stone Edge already charged up. I'm getting off there, and there goes Altaria. He still has that 1 shield left, but since he didn't use it there, that was pretty much good game. On this next one, I threw in Melmetal as the third, just for some extra defense against Altaria and other flying things. Leading with Bastiodon again. Didn't realize at the time I had double weakness to Lucario, but I was just hoping I didn't see a Lucario. So here I'm just doing a smackdown on Celio, just trying to bring that life down as much as possible. Get these Stone Edges off. I still don't know which is better, Stone Edge or Flamethrower on them. But I go ahead and pop the Stone Edge. Get a shield there. He's going to come with the Body Slam, which I probably should not have shielded, but I shielded it. And there goes the second Body Slam, which I fixed that mistake and don't shield. So there he switches out to Lucario. And here I switch out to the Kingra. Here's one thing I did want to highlight. He used a power-up punch. I decided not to shield this one since it's the weakest one. Now I am not going to win this fight at all. But I decided to pop that shield because that's the only thing he has to counter my 2 Pokemon. And Kingra just almost single-handedly took him out. So now I can go ahead and bring Bastiodon back out. Go ahead and finish him off there. Just enough time to get this Flamethrower off. Like I said, I didn't know which one did more, so I decided to kind of test. He blocked them both. So there he goes there. So here I'm going to come in with the Melmetal. Get hit by the Body Slam, which I know is going to be resisted. Go ahead and charge up to that first Rock Slide. But then I decide to just keep charging since I know I'm going to resist the move anyway. Just wait for that last monster, whatever it is. And it ends up being an Altaria, so I'm going to go ahead and do the Rock Slide here. And by my count, I should have enough for another Rock Slide. And there goes the Altaria, even with the Lucario on the team. Kingra being that utility tool once again. In this next matchup, I wanted to see how it'd do with Lucario as the lead. Just wanted to try a different pair up. By this time, all my friends realized that I was using Kingra over and over and over again, so they started hard countering it. So it kind of made for better content, but at the same time made my battles a little harder for me. But here we're gonna have Lucario mirror match, so pretty much gonna both paint each other right there. And then here I kind of wanted to save Kingra just in case he had that dragon coming out. So I go ahead and throw in my dragon counter right there. And he did, he had the Altaria coming out, so I'm gonna go ahead and charge up to this first rock slide here. Drop that on him, he doesn't shield it. So I'm gonna keep on, he switches out to the Skarmory. Which I figured, like I said, he knew I had the Kingra, so he was just trying to save Altaria for Kingra. But I'm going to go ahead and drop some damage on him there, and then I'm going to go ahead and switch out to Kingra. Go ahead and let Kingra do his thing, finish him off, knowing that his Altaria is going to be in the back waiting to tear him up. So I just decided to save the shield. I already know that Kingra is going to be done, so I'm just trying to use as much damage off him as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and feint there just in time to charge up the Outrage and burn the first shield on Altaria. And then Altaria is going to destroy it. So I'm going to come in with the Melmetal at the end. Get to that first Rock Slide charge. And he's going to have to use that shield there. And now I'm going to charge up one more time. And right before I get to the charge, he hits me with his charge. But I have a shield ready. I don't think it would have done enough damage anyway, but he had the second one there, so you never know. So he gets me with the second one there, and I have just enough time to charge up to a rock slide and feint him on that one. So here I decided to go triple dragon, leading in with the Altaria, then Kingra and Flygon in the back. So here I'm going to lead in with the Altaria, he's going to lead in with the Skarmory. And I'm just going to get these Dragon Breaths off, trying to get some energy charged up for whatever might come later on. And before I can get my change out, he gets that Sky Attack off, so I'll go ahead and take it. Get a little bit more charge to that Dragon Pulse, and then switch out to my Kingra. Here I'm going to Waterfall him down, he's going to switch down to Bastiodon. So I'm going to use an Outrage here, trying to bait a shield, I believe. I don't know how practical that would be, because I doubt I have time to charge up to another Hydro Pump. But it got a shield, so it ended up working. There he's going to use the Stone Edge, I'm going to shield that up. Get some more Waterfalls down on him, taking out those little chunks of life. And I was trying to hit the Outrage there, but it just wouldn't give it to me. So since he's almost down, I'm going to bring in the Flygon. He's going to hit me with that Stone Edge so I don't shield it. And I'm just going to finish him off with the Mud Shots here. And here most likely is coming in an Altaria, but I have a Dragon Claw saved. There I just check what I have left. So I hit the Dragon Claw here. And he shields it, yeah. And so I switch out immediately since he had already shielded that Dragon Claw to my Altaria. Hit him with the Dragon Pulse. So now we're pretty much on even ground. I still have that shield left. He switches out to the Altaria, so I'm going to use that shield right here. Or I'm sorry, the Skarmory, so I'm going to use that shield right there. Then get off the Sky Attack here. And then I'm just going to use my Dragon Breath to finish it down. And here comes his Altaria again with his charge saved up. So he gets me with the Sky Attack. But my Flygon from earlier still has next one. I'm going to show you what happens when you don't protect your Kingra versus other dragons, mostly Altaria. I have my Skarmory in as the lead, which is some slight protection, but I make a horrible play and decide to let it go out. I was too concerned about change lead, so I really didn't want to give it up, so instead of pulling it out right now and using two other Pokemon I could have used, I decided to keep it in. So I'll go ahead and get off the first Sky Attack here. He decides not to shield. He's overcharging energy on me. I don't know if it's a Blizzard or a Body Slam. Goes ahead with the Body Slam so I don't shield it. And he brings out another Body Slam, and I'm thinking, you know, I resist him. I really don't need to shield him. But at the time I didn't know he was my biggest asset on this team. So there, I'm going to get another Sky Attack off. And he's going to keep water gunning me down. I'm going to decide to shield this Body Slam because, like I said, I did not want to give up that change priority. I wanted to make sure I feint his first. So there I get the feint off. And he comes in with Lucario. So I come in with the Kingra. And he's doing a quick switch. And I know just to save my Kingra, so I switch quick too. But Altaria beats both of them, so it really didn't matter that much. Here he comes with the Sky Attack. I decide not to shield it because at this point, I know it really doesn't matter that much. He's going to Dragon Breath me all the way down. I'm going to have time to get off one Outrage. But he's going to shield that Outrage and finish him off. So if you do bring your protection for Kingra, make sure you use them as your protection for Kingra. Now this is what you don't want to do. I was having some editing issues, so the video's a little messed up here. But I let in with Flygon. I believe I also had Kingra and Marowak with me. So nothing to counter Altaria, not even another Altaria of my own. So he switches in the Altaria there. And he brings him down. And pretty much here the video cuts off. So there we have it with my first test battles with Waterfall Kingra. I believe it's going to be usable in the cup. I think it may be on my team. I really want to test it out with that Ice Shard Lapras. But it definitely has its spots in utility and is a good finisher if they have no shields left and you can build up that charge. And if you like what you've seen, please like, comment, follow, subscribe. I'm at Beware321 on Twitter. Join the Pokemon Go PvP Discord. There's a plethora of information in there. If you like PvP, that's the place to be. Link should be in the description below. Thank y'all for watching.